Whew. If I could describe Neva in one word, it'd be independent.
If I had to choose one word to describe Nuniq, it would probably be goofy.
I would say one word that describes Amelia is special.
Neva's personality is that she's very independent, and she is kind of a big sister to Nuniq, even though he's bigger than her. But she definitely has a way of keeping him in line and making it fun with them.
Nuniq's laid back, he's very laid back, kind of just down for whatever. So if someone's doing something else, he wants to be involved, wants to see what's going on. He is very food motivated. That big boy likes to eat.
So Amelia Gray definitely has a lot of her mom in her. She's definitely a feisty girl. She's an independent bear. She will go off on her own and start swimming and diving for fish, climbing the boulders in the yard. She definitely has a lot of confidence, and she's also a talker. If she wants to nurse and mom's still walking, the whole world hears about it.
So Nuniq gets his name from his dad, Nuniq. Nuniq is actually derived from Nuniq, which we thought was pretty fitting, being Nuniq's only son. And he is very similar to Dad. So like Dad, he seems to be a big boy already. And he is very laid back, happy to be here, happy to see what's going on.
Neva is very much like her mom in the sense that she's very independent and she does her own thing.
So Amelia is definitely her mother's daughter. Anana is a very feisty bear, and you definitely see that coming through with Amelia. However, there are times where you see Nuniq's gentle nature coming through as well.
With Neva, she's very independent, and so that makes my training with her a little more complicated, and everyone's in general. So I think just building that relationship and that trust with her is the one thing that just makes it challenging and fun to work with Neva.
So I think part of the reason I connected with Amelia Gray right away was I have a really strong connection with her mom as well. And the first time I saw her in person, it was just a really special moment for me because I've been rooting for Anana for years to have her own cub, and to see her do it and be a successful mom was really, really fulfilling for me. So I'm just so happy for the both of them.
I love working with him. I've kind of connected with him in just that you can do no wrong with him. He's happy about everything. He's happy to smell my water bottle, or to give him the best toy in the world or the best treat in the world. It can be a stick. You can hand him a stick and he thinks you've just made his whole day. So he's just happy to be here, and so he's a lot of fun to work with. He's a lot of fun to kind of get to enjoy.
I mean, all the bears are pretty equal. All kind of stand out in different lights. That's kind of what makes it great, having so many different personalities with all the bears. As far as personal stories go and milestones, one actually the other day, after cleaning, we had brought everybody out with Nuniq, Neva, and Aurora, and I went to the underwater viewing before everyone had actually gotten here from the public, and Neva was in the pool swimming around, and I was just there right at the right moment, and she was diving down as far as she can go. That was the first time I'd ever actually seen her go to the bottom of the pool, and to see that milestone reach it's very exciting for me.
One of my favorite stories of Nuniq, to date at least, was a couple weeks ago when we gave Aurora, Nina, and Nuniq a big tub of ice, and we opened up the door, let them into the yard with it. We were all so excited, thought it was gonna be a lot of fun. And Neva came right over and was just diving into it and flipping and rolling and tossing and doing everything, having a great time. And true to Nuniq fashion, he didn't quite realize what was going on immediately, but as soon as he saw her having a great time, he came in and essentially cannonballed into the tub of ice. Neva hit the road because there was this giant boy running into play, but he came in and it was like a big cannonball, and then he started going nuts in it, kind of not wanting to miss out on the fun. So it was really cute that he was just, once he realized that something else was going on, something else fun was going on, he had to be a part of it and had to kind of dive right in.
So one of my favorite memories with Amelia was her first time that she went swimming. She was pretty confident and started across the pool to get to Mom, and although Mom was saying, no, I'm not quite ready for this, you need to stay back, Amelia kept coming, And she went into the water, and it was the neatest thing ever to see Anana jump right in and push her out and help her swim to shore. Just seeing that motherly instinct and very quick response from Mom was one of the neatest things I've ever seen.
All the bears here are ambassadors for their wild counterparts, and the personal connection that people make when they come and see the animals here is important. You know, it's one thing to see them on a TV or in a magazine, but when you can see them interacting right in front of you, I think it really hits home as far as, you know, how important it is that we protect them and we make sure that they're around for generations to come.
So just the birth of these cubs was obviously a huge deal, but they're also going to help their wild cousins in many ways. We're already starting training with these guys. One new training regimen we're starting is blood draws, so we could get very valuable information from them that could later help their cousins in the wild. Another thing we've done is we participated in a den study where researchers can listen in to the different sounds that the moms and cubs made in the den and use that information again to help further understand the polar bears in the wild.
I think we kind of started the ball rolling with Nora. Obviously, she was very, very cute. And she had a big following. We had thousands of people in line to see her every day, just so they could kind of get to finally see the star that Nora was. And that was amazing, because that's our goal. So we want the public to fall in love with our animals as much as we do. We want them to see how cute they are and fall in love with their personalities, when the back dives that they do, or the flopping in the water, or any of that stuff. We want them to love those things, but then take that love and do something with it. So these polar bears are extremely important. These cubs are extremely important in that they are ambassadors for their wild counterparts. So we want everyone to fall in love with them and then say, what can I do to help polar bears in the wild? What role can I play to make things better for them?